First to 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. This Marlin ball club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
And it hasn't been a real good start to the homestand for them either. They were swept in the just completed 3-game series, so they're definitely in a bit of a tailspin.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, they've got to be hoping that Eric Ibar can break out in this one. He's hitting near the Mendoza line in his last 10 ball games and really having trouble getting anything positive going at the plate.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit. Kelly Johnson will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respectful.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the one left for Atlanta. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Bud Norris will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's got close to 200 innings this year. He's been very dependable, thrown deep into a lot of ball games. He's looking to do the same in this one.
Norris is ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
Hit out towards second. Bonifacio scoops it up. Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
Boy, this team is so tough to pitch to. They have the fewest strikeouts in the league. So if they continue to be aggressive at the plate, drive the ball into the gaps, and try to hang a crooked number up on this team early.
Ibar towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ichiro Suzuki will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is... Adonis Garcia will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. In the air out toward right field. Ichiro sprinting after it. He's got it 1 away. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Eric Ibar will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Very economical to start out there. Got through that first inning on just 9 pitches. He's got a chance to keep it in single digits here again in the second.
Hit hard to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Chris Johnson will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Norris into the windup. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Marcell Ozuna steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. JT Realmuto will stand in now as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Heading out towards shallow right. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Adeiny Echeverria gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Grounded back up the middle. Ibar fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning. Leading off the inning, Michael Bourne, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
1 away here to begin the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 20. Bud
Settling in now, Bud Norris. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And they'll hold the lead runner at third, but the batter does end up making it to second with only 1 away. So striding in, Emilio Bonifacio, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the run is in to score from third. Long throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Up next for
From the stretch.
first baseman.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there.
The left fielder, number 20.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Kelly Johnson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adonis Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. High and deep to right center field. Yelich going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-2. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Now batting, catcher.
A.J. Pierzynski stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is leading off the inning, Adam Conley. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, Adam Conley.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Yeah, a tough situation here. He has the long inning on the mound, and he's got to turn right around and lead off the next half inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Norris gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Derek Dietrich will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Third inning here. Already 4-2 our score. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder
Christian Yelich stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First delivery to him on the way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ichiro Suzuki will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Hit on the ground to short. Ibar has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Eric Ibar come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
That's wide. 2-0. 3-0 now.
Not the best of starts to this 4th inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Michael Bourne is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6. Bud Norris comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer something that he shouldn't.
Right fielder.
Stepping in, Nick Markakis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
0-2, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Prado onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves strand 1. Chris Johnson is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Pierzynski corrals it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Martin Prado stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ripped on the ground to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the Emilio Bonifacio will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Freddie Freeman is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
Kelly Johnson will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends. Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Norris has his target. 0-2 on its way. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. And Ibar will put this one away for the first out.
The batter, number 3,
Adeiny Echeverria stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Nice play.
Digging in, Adam Conley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Adonis Garcia will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the sixth. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
A.J. Pierzynski comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And Pierzynski can't come up with that one. It's 0-2 now.
Good sequence here so far. You get that slider going one way, then you come right back with the two-seamer going the other way.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. Eric Ibar stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Swing and a line drive. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at bat up.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up. Derek Dietrich will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
The 1-0 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Johnson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now in the box, Christian Yelich. He drew a walk his first time up. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his left, Bonifacio. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ichiro Suzuki steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Ibar will make the catch to retire the side. The speedy Michael Bourne will... Michael Bourne will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1. Bud Norris will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Nick Markakis gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit to first. Oh, and Johnson has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out. Chris Johnson steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Martin Prado will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. Emilio Bonifacio comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Freddie Freeman will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Snap throw from the catcher.
0-1's the count.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. There goes Bonifacio. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And there to handle it is Ichiro. One away. Kelly Johnson digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And that's through for a hit. And he's safe. Into the box, Adonis Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's 5-2. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Eric Ibar stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And you wonder if maybe this one is the one that finishes things off. That's going to make this a 6-2 game now. And with time running short, 4 runs might be just a little too much to make up the way they've swung the bats.
David Phelps trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Michael Bourne is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to minimize the damage here. And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Bud Norris get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
That evens it up 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 9-2 ball game. Nick Markakis will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Carter Capps will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Nick Markakis will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. And a high strike there, 0-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. JT Realmuto will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Markakis has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. Danny Echeverria will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Freeman will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. D. Gordon will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Bourne has a read on it, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to baseball on the show from right here in the Big Apple. Mike Dunn will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Emilio Bonifacio is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Emilio Bonifacio.
The 0-2 home. Squared that one up just a little late. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Freddie Freeman will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Johnson's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Kelly Johnson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Again, he sends it out of play. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Arodys Vizcaíno will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Derek Dietrich will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Here it comes on 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. To first. Freeman's got it. And he'll get in there safely. Jason Grilli will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Christian Yelich will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And Ichiro can't make contact as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Grounded to the right. Oh, what a play. The throw. Not in time.
Man, almost a great play.
Now batting.
Chris Johnson stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
You got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on, get a couple in, and hope the next guys can come through big.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
And once he's seen that you've got a little loop in your swing, he won't be afraid to throw that pitch in a spot like this.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Well, that pitch has a lot of life up in the zone. It just takes off on you.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Marcell Ozuna steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Yeah, you know, when a pitcher gets into a little bit of a jam out there, you can bet he's going with his best stuff. So we may see a heavy dose of that slider right now.
Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. One run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 9-4 ball game. Martin Prado will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
And that's something that you won't see him doing a ton of. And that's go chasing after a first pitch that's not a strike. He usually has much better plate discipline.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. JT Realmuto steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat and one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, it's always a plus to get that first one under your belt when you